Good afternoon, folks. It is 4 days till Christmas, and I'm going to do something I don't love doing, but the alternative is worse. I'm going to open this advent calendar through the 24th today, as opposed to trying to squeeze it in on the 24th and 23rd and stuff, which could be challenging. So we're going to roll through today. This is calendar number 1 right here. And I believe we're picking up with the 15th, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to find out in a second. So I think we're going to pick up with 10th Frozen Hill, otherwise known as 10th Floor Chill. We're about to find out for sure. So we've got 15th fresh regular pack. This is for 10th Frozen Hill. Nacho Alvarez. Mark Vientos is the plaid. Chris Sale on the nice list. Chandler Simpson rookie and J Ram. Next up is the 16th. Let me get my handy dandy Packer storage system in place. 16th is Rope. Rope, I'm not sure knows that he's in this calendar because this was the random. And I haven't heard back from him, but these are going to be his. This is December 16th. Rope, if you see this. This pack right here is yours, sir. And you've got yourself the coolest dude in baseball, Julio, Jordan Lawler plaid, O'Neal Cruz on the nice list, Freddie Peralta, and Nate Eovaldi. Next up, December 17th on calendar 1, Nick T. 17th is down here, right here. Nick T with a base pack. I guess it's not base, but it is not one of the super special ones. Cosmic coming up next. I'm going to do these advent calendars first. Mason Wynn. Hunter Green, who looks all grown up. Yordan Alvarez is your plaid. Bobby Witt with a sprint speed of 30.5 and Kerry Carpenter. And that was December 17th. Nick T. December 18th. DMX bike for Christmas. DMX, I think you, based on how this is popping out, might have a pack. No, never mind. Sorry. Felt really thick. This is regular, though. DMX. Nolan Shanwell. For anybody watching now or will watch later, let me know if you like this view. Matt Chapman. Alex Bregman, that is DMX. Stealing this from a recent view of Card Swap, who has more of a overhead look at breaks, and I'm wondering if it's not the way to go. Dan's Deck the Cards is December 19th. It's a regular pack for you, sir. Thanks for joining the Advent. Juan Soto, Caden Dana, and all the breaks this year. This is probably it. Maybe one closer to New Year's. Emmanuel Classe and Randy Arozarena. That is Dan's Deck the Cards. December 19th, so December 20th is the red stocking Das Red Leg. Right here. Das Red Leg with the regular pack. I can't remember which calendar has produced which of the extra or the special packs. So I don't remember what we're due. I know we got at least one evergreen in one of these. I think it may only be one. So Drew Romo on the plaid. That is a rookie. Aaron Judge, 477-foot home run. Gunner McCutcheon. That is for Das Red Leg. December 21st, 10th Frozen Hill. Maybe the other packs are at the very end, which is what I originally thought they all were going to be. Matt Strong, Jacob Wilson, Kershaw, enjoying retirement. Vladdy with a 323 batting average, and Alec Burleson. That was 10th Frozen Hill. Next up, December 22nd. Probably be easier if I had these open, huh? December 22nd belongs to El Guapo Grande with the buyback. I feel like he also got a buyback either in this one or in calendar 2. El Guapo Grande, this is your buyback. These can be amazing or these can be underwhelming. This one's cool. Kenny Lofton out of Stadium Club. El Guapo Grande. I forget. I'm trying to remember what the last one was. What our last buyback was. I think it was a Bowman first, I think. Lofton on the Stadium Club. What year is this? It's like 93 or 92. Lofton came up with the Astros. That's interesting. Did not recall that. Nice little card. El Guapo Grande. And now we move on to December 23rd, DMX Spike for Christmas. It is a regular pack. I don't love opening these early, even in this setting. Feels wrong. Zach Wheeler, Chris Sale, Jackson Churio on the plaid. Nice list. Philly for Life Schwarber and Brian Reynolds. Those are DMX cards. And last one of this calendar. Christmas Eve coming early. December 24th is the pack. There it is. Wax pack from 92 Stadium Club. And actually, I think I never actually addressed this. If A-Law jumps on and wants me to open this, I will. But since it is a sealed pack, I'm going to actually leave it. Hopefully that doesn't disappoint. But I don't know if I stated whether I was opening the pack or not. I'm going to wait till A-Law tells me. But otherwise, I'm going to stack it for him so he can rip it if he wants. Should be a fun little open for A-Law. All right, folks, that is a advent calendar in the books. Too early, and it makes me sad. Advent calendar number 2. I believe we left off at the same place for the 15th. Judge Harper, let's see, where's 14? 14 is gone. Yep, so 15th. Judge Harper, otherwise known as The Judge. Reese Hines, rookie. Andrew McCutcheon on the plaid. Giancarlo Stanton, 7 postseason home runs. That seems low for him. CJ Abrams, Freddie Freeman. Doesn't that seem low? Judge Harper. All right, December 16th. Drew Morg, Tullamore Drew. All right, so it looks like we are going to get on Christmas Eve, we get the wax pack. Tullamore Drew gets a Wyatt Langford. Gunner in the air. Ellie on the nice list with 67 SBs. Flaherty and Orelvis Martinez. Tullamore Drew. On to the 17th. And the 17th is St. Nick Tree, Nick T. Jackson Holiday. Dylan Cease. Dylan Cease on the plaid. Tyler Rogers. Ooh, negative 64 arm angle. I've never heard that put that way. I like that. Nick T, that's cool. December 18th, DMX bike for Christmas. I do like the reflective quality of this calendar on camera from this angle. So this is DMX. Tucker, Churio, Adele Amador, nice list Duran with 48 doubles, and Junior Caminero. And we'll move on to the 19th. 19th and 20th is Shohei Holy Night. So these are both for Shohei. There's 19 and here is 20. Whoa. 19 I think is the one you selected, and the 20th was a wheel spin. Shohei Holy Night. Clayton Kershaw. Brian Reynolds on the plaid. Corbin Carroll, 14 triples. Birdsong and Class A. Boo. Spiking one in the dirt. Big Christmas, DFA'd recently. Plaid is DeGrom. Got a couple of future Hall of Famers. Tarek Skubal, probably him too. Framber Valdez to Shohei Ohtani. George Harper for the 21st. Drew Thorpe, Plaid, Machado, Mr. Shohei himself. Missed that by one pack. 59 stolen bases. Santander and Mason Miller to Judge Harper. On to the 21st, the difference decorates. Sorry, 22nd. Buyback. So they're in the same spot. This is for the difference decorates on the buyback pack. Oh, that's cool. A and G. Al Kaline. Difference. Getting yourself a Tiger. What year of A&G is this? 2022 Al Kaline with the stamp. Nothing too crazy, but cool. The difference. 23rd is DMX. This is the part of the calendar where it starts to fall apart. DMX. I think I may have misspoke. DMX with the 23rd. Jordan. Dylan Cruz. Ryan Bliss, rookie plaid. I like that. Bobby Witt, 332 BA. Seiya Suzuki to DMX. Last one's going to be the wax pack from December 24th. And this is for PC on the Shelf. 91 tops. Same thing with this. You've got gum, sir. Right there. I'm going to leave it sealed. PC on the Shelf with the sealed pack. Hopefully you enjoyed the Advents as much as I did. I've still got a few days left to go on my personal, because I'm a good boy. All right, let me slide these stacks off just a tad. And we will get to Cosmic, which I think is what everybody is waiting for. All right, folks, it's Cosmic time. And my break sheet. Here we go. Oh, I did write in Dan's cards on the Marlins. I don't know how well that shows up on camera. Dan's cards on the Guardians. He took those last two teams. Right there. We're going to start with that Mega. Probably go Cosmic next, and then cap it all off with a Holiday tin. I'm just going to check the Discord real quick because nobody is on the stream, which is a little odd. I know it was a last minute thing, but make sure everything's good here. Interesting. Don't have the biggest channel in the world, but it's a little strange that I went to 0. But everything looks normal. All right. Echo Chamber time. 2025 Holiday Mega. Ornament. Actually, let's just get those packs out. Ornament is Kumar Rocker to the Rangers. Empty box. Junk Wax Era Dad. How's it going? Ayla, no worries. Oh, I'm happy to rip it, but I am also happy for you to rip it if you prefer. No late at all. This was last minute scheduled. It just went from like 5 to 1, 1 being me watching to get the chat. That was the only reason I was concerned. Marcelo Mayer, rookie. Soderstrom, glitter. I can definitely rip it. Castillo, Angel Martinez, Angel Martinez. Darren Baker is a rookie. Christian Campbell, Augustin Ramirez. Big Dumper, Ian Happ, and the blue is Chris Sale. Shohei, Michael Harris, Yelich, Shaw, Schmallenbach. What's happening here? Chrome. Behind Schmallenbach is Manny Machado, Chrome Refractor to $4.99. Very nice. I assure you the chromes look good in this product. Tommy, my apologies. I thought I tagged everyone. Machado to $4.99. That is 330 of $4.99. I did the advents already, but I have not done much of this break yet, including the Cosmic. Cosmic hasn't been touched. Delander, Nick Kurtz. Maybe I should have pinged a second time when I dropped the link. Steer. Langoliers, Judge, Marte, Blue Foil, Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw. Yeah, sorry. I tagged and then dropped the link so quickly that I didn't want to tag twice, but maybe that was the wrong call. Wells. I always worry it's annoying to get the at all tags too often. Reyes, Young, and Dominguez. Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. Elf Hat, Cam Smith. That's cool. I don't think I've seen that SP yet. I dig it. Trout. Witt, Strider, and Alcantara. Yep. Rays, Brewers, Nats. That is correct. And Tommy, I don't think you were in the Advent these days that I opened anyway. Merrill, Burke, Locklear, Kwan, Kyle Tucker. Maybe my count is off because Tommy appears to be here, but it says only one is watching, and I'm always one of them. Is this the snowball? Am I blind? I think this is an SP. Oh, cookie back. There. Okay. Why I questioned that. Cookie back on Garrett Crochet. I was looking for something on the picture. Cookie back. James Wood. Reagans. How you been, Tommy? Abel. Smith. Shota. I cannot believe the White Sox. There's a Roki, snagged, and Otani. Oh, guys, we have a Santa Claus. Oh, this is so perfect for our last break. We have a Santa Claus. We did it on our second to last pack. Justin Henry Malloy glitter and the big man himself. Let's check out the back. This will go to the wheel. 2004. Electronics Arms Race. Nintendo DS dropped. Changed the way video games were played. By 2004, he gave away millions of titles about a wizard named Harry Potter. Nice little piece of history. And I don't think it's AI. It does not appear to be AI. That's a cool card. Santa is the first one who gets a stand today. We did it. It's our first one of the year. With out of the 25 holiday at least. We did do the Santa opening. Trey Turner with the hat. I think there's only 3 guaranteed hits. Maybe it is 4. Trey Turner is an SP. I've managed to get at least one Santa every year, and we just under the wire got that one. Although I still have some personals to open on Christmas, but break-wise, we just snuck it in there. Nice. Awesome. It reminds me to put up my handy dandy little sign and get some ambiance going. All right, we're going to end it with that tin, which means we're going to Cosmic now. 25 Cosmic. I do not know this checklist super well. Actually, that's not true. I know the names on the checklist. What I don't know is inserts and parallels as well. Cosmic. My first look at this. I haven't even really had the chance to look at too many breaks either. Let's do it. Good luck. There are baseball players on the checklist. Yeah, I figured. Oh my gosh. I'm excited. Call me out if I miss something. Michael Harris. Do a little extra looking at the cards while I get my feet under me. Marcelo Mayer, very nice. Bobby Witt. Is that extraterrestrial? Mick Abel. I believe that ET is an insert. Relatively common. Caleb Durbin. Nick Enright. Chrome quality looks pretty decent. James Wood. Chandler Simpson. James Wood got card number 1 in the set. James Wood was a refractor. FYI, not a bad one to get. It's nothing crazy, but Shinjiro. Shinjiro, look what we got. Look who showed up on December 20th. December 21st. Santa Claus. Jazz Chisholm. Vinny Pascantino. Ultraviolet Beam. The ultraviolets used to be crazy rare. Is that still the case? Because if so, this is a card. The combination of ultraviolet and beam. James Wood on the ultraviolet. Either way, that's a cool looking card. I feel like that is a hit, my friends. What was a refractor? Oh, maybe the card that I caught. The James Wood. Mr. Cal Rally. Multiple ultraviolet beams per box. All right, well, gets a top load anyways. It's a cool card. Carlos Correa. Dustin Harris rookie. Salvi Perez. And Cody Bellinger. Yeah, I got you, Tommy. I would have just assumed it was our internet differences. Trey Sweeney. Tarek Skubal. Lightspeed Christian Campbell insert. Christian Walker. I feel like pretty much all these cards should be in sleeves just because of the shiny chrome. Yamamoto, a couple interesting things coming up, including behind Sugano. So that is a rookie. McCutcheon. That parallel type. I'm not going to lie, I don't know the name of it. Kutch is a parallel, though. That might be my favorite one so far, looks-wise. To the Pirates. Launched into orbit is Big Mac. It's a cool die cut. Nucleus refractor. Thank you. Big Mac on the launched into orbit. Went deep every 10.6 at-bats. Those guys were crazy. To top load the die cuts just to keep them safe. Francisco Lindor, 1 in 15. So 1 point something per box. Stephen Kwan. Orelvis Martinez. Star Clusters. Hank Aaron, Chipper Jones, and Ronnie Acuna Jr. That's cool. Orbits every 2 or 3 boxes. That's cool having them together. I dig it. All right, so we got some stuff. Kyle Manzardo. This pack feels light, like there aren't enough cards or something. Chris Sale. Jackson Jobe. Jackson Jobe is scuffed up. Where's my microfiber? There's like a goo on there or something. That's kind of gross. I'm just curious. It's a little close to the corner. I don't want to go too crazy, but yeah, I think that's going to come off. I think I'll leave that to the owner of the card, though. Jackson Jobe. Brent Rooker. Mike Trout. card designs keep me on my toes. Jacob Wilson, Paul Skeens, Mookie Betts on the ET, I believe. That's a sweet looking card. Mookie Betts on the ET and rookie Nick York. I want to see a planet. Luis Arias. Ooh. Behind Julio, who himself deserves a conversation. To 150 purple, Elio Ramos and Shota behind him. That is a cool looking card. Let's see what the fuss is about. This one to the Giants. DJE, that is yours, sir. Awesome. And Shota. 52 of 150 on the Ramos. Chase Petty. I believe this is another nucleus refractor, and this one is James Wood. Lightspeed Bobby Witt behind him. So James Wood, we've got a base refractor, and we have a nucleus refractor if Tommy's intel is correct, and I trust it to be so. Two nice James Wood cards for the Nat spot. One of the pricier ones. I like to see that. Bobby Witt, Lightspeed. Carlos Narvaez, rookie. CJ Abrams, Zach Veen, Mr. Aaron Judge, Byron Buxton. Not sure about the upside down thing. Pena. Machado. Yeah, there is another ultraviolet. This one is Jace Young. Tommy's had his fill of Jace Young. David Festa. Ultraviolet on the Young. Even shinier than normal. Logan Gilbert. Jaron Duran. Rafi Devers. Aaron Nola. Devers is a refractor. He had so much hype. Sometimes I lose track and I think they're still hyped, but I'm assuming that is not the case anymore. Adele Amador. Austin Riley. E.T. Ronnie. And Freddie Peralta. Ronnie on the ET. Hi, Song Kim. Jackson Churio. Brooks Baldwin rookie. Mason Wynn. $365. $365. That would be the code. And there was Churio and Kim. All right. I think we can do better. Schwarber. Smith. Star clusters. This one is Jeter and Judge. I still dig it, but I kind of like the old timey when Hank Aaron was in there. That's LA's catcher. He plays for the Dodgers, right? And I'm not sure if you knew that, but he plays for the Dodgers. Colton Cowser. Which is in the United States. Willie Adames. I'm here to tell you all kinds of things you didn't already know. Adolis Garcia. Green to 75. It is a rookie, but it is Thomas Harrington. 20 of 75. Very sparkly. To the Pirates. Mackenzie Gore. We got 2 packs left. If I remember correctly, this is a look for auto situation, not a get an auto. There are only 3 cards in this pack. Junior Caminero. PCA Lightspeed. That is the base. Chase Madroth. 3 cards. Okay. Last pack. Oh boy. Okay. Christian Campbell, rookie. There's something very cool back here. Max Fried. Augustin Ramirez. Do you see the color? To 25, orange. Austin Wells. That is a sick orange, though. Spencer Strider and Wells to 25. 13 of 25. We got the numbers. We did not get any ink. This catcher plays in America, too. Oh, you know what? What am I doing? We still have a tin to go. I'm going to put up the color again. We have more to go. We still have our last tin. We've got a Santa Claus. We've got an orange to 25. We got some solid refractors and such. It is in your face orange. It's a truly nice looking card. Here we go. All right. Save those for last. Dustin Harris kicks us off. Yams, Teoscar, Veen, Keishel, Corbin Burns, Luis Angel. I told you I was being sarcastic, but I think it was the day of his World Series home run that I acknowledged his greatness, but I said it was for one day only. Will Smith, I'm talking about. Sugano, Roki, Shohei, I think every holiday product they're back to back, and Mookie Betts. Albies, Louder. I'll do it again if by chance they're playing in the playoffs, as unlikely as that would be, but not against us is what I was actually meaning. Will Wagner, Pask, Antino, Jaron, Duran, Conine. All kinds of rookies. Churio. Big Christmas. Julio, we got the SP with the present last time. Alcantara, Lee. Blue is Benintendi. Holiday Lights. Jacob Wilson. Juan Soto. I'm actually going to sleeve Wilson. Rafaela. Luis Arias. Blue foil, Matt Olson. Luis Arias on the blue foil. And last but not least, Candy Cane Bat. Pete Crow Armstrong. PCA closes us out for the last card before Christmas. Possibly the last card before New Year's. Yes, 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 and yes. We talking about textured foil on the glitters? These ones? Santa goes to the wheel. If we wanted to get super sneaky, we'd figure out what stadium that is in the background, but that also may be a generic stadium. But no, he will go to the wheel. So one of you will get Santa. I said that to Shinjiro. He does not look AI. But that could just mean it's even scarier because we can't tell. But it looks like a real person. And I don't see any six-digit hands or anything like that. His eyebrows are pretty scary. One could argue that's AI. Star clusters, Jeter and Judge. Extraterrestrial, Mookie Betts. Launched into orbit, die cut, Mark McGuire. Trey Turner with the Santa hat. I don't quite understand this, actually. Take a look at his hat. He's like a sideways Santa hat. I don't... Kind of cool, but also not the way Santa hats are worn. Garrett Crochet was a cookie back. Cam Smith with an elf hat. Absolutely, Junk Wax. I appreciate it. It's Clayton Kershaw, blue foil. Hope to see you more. Refractor out of Holiday. Manny Machado to $4.99. Star Clusters, Aaron Jones and Acuna. Ultraviolet Beam, James Wood. Andrew McCutcheon. James Wood showing up quite a bit. Right here and right here on the refractor. Jacob Wilson, Holiday Lights. Candy Cane Bat, Pete Crow Armstrong. Purple to 150, Elliot Ramos. 52 of 150. Green to 75 in this one. Thomas Harrington. Orange, very orange. Austin Wells. So orange. It looks really good, though. It's somewhat overstated by the design of the card itself, but it does. It's got the wave, orange wave, I'm assuming. And the big card, Santa Claus. I will run that wheel as soon as I can. Well, folks, you've been awesome. I'm not going anywhere, just going somewhere for a little bit. if I don't talk to you on the Discord or anywhere else, I hope you have an awesome Christmas and other holidays. I will be seeing more of you shortly. Thank you. I've also got a gift of sorts that didn't make it for Christmas, so we're going to kind of keep going with Christmas a little bit into January or possibly February. But until then, I appreciate you guys. I will see you soon on the Discord, though. Have an awesome night. Have a good holiday.